Alright, so boom. Sir Savage the 21st. Man, I feel this dude been good for quite some time now, and I just never bothered listening to him. I've seen 21 be given the most improved rapper award by hella people. Over the years, he seriously went from being looked at as trash, having no energy, being boring as hell, to, hold on now. 21 Savage is improving a lot. He been going crazy lately. So now that I have this Am I Sleeping series, I knew this would be the perfect time to ask you guys for some songs so I can finally get hip. Two quick things to say right before getting to this video. One, for future reference, you guys, don't name the most popular song an artist has when I ask for recommendations. When I do these videos, I'm not saying that I've never heard a song by these people in my lifetime. There were so many people telling me to listen to a lot with J. Cole. First of all, I'm a J. Cole fan and y'all should know that. So I can't believe y'all thought I haven't heard the track before. Same thing with Bank Account and No Heart. Like, when I ask for recommendations, try to say something low key. Like, don't name the 3 most popular songs the artist has. The worst time it happened was with Drake though. I legit had people telling me to listen to Forever, Hotline Bling, and One Dance. I'm like, you guys can't be serious. Even if I do want to SSX and Tentacion, I already know it's going to be people telling me to listen to Look At Me. And they're not going to be trolling. The second thing is, I already said this in the Juice WRLD video, but I never repeated it. But there's 2 reasons why a song wouldn't be in the video. It's either because it's a song that I already know, i.e. Bank Account or No Heart, or the simple fact is, I only picked 10 songs, y'all. Not every song the artist has can make it in the video. And it no matter what songs I choose, I stay getting comments like, I'm surprised this song wasn't in the video. Amiri, the songs they recommended you were low-key mid. These are some trash recommendations. They should have told you listen to this. Now, just because a song isn't in the video doesn't mean that I've never heard the song or that no one recommended it. I just can't pick everything. So if something isn't here, like, oh well, like, you don't have to comment that. There's a lot of songs that people sent to me that just won't be in this video. And it's because for one of these 2 reasons. So I'm not trying to see any complaints. But one song that is in this video is To The World by Dad Body Rico.
I gave myself to the world. Know I got the world on my hands. Look, I gotta stick to the plan to keep me a pocket of bands. Talk nice when you talk to the man. I don't think you understand what it mean to be high in the man. I still move around cool as a fan. Hey, these niggas so broke, we should put them in rice. Ain't done shit tryna give me advice. Lie to me once, you ain't fooling me twice. Tryna be nice, I got hit with a knife. You kept on these records, ain't living that life. I'm coming up steadily up in the price. I see through niggas, don't fall for the hype. Feel off for a minute, I gotta get right.
Follow Dad Body Rico on the social media for more heat. Show him some love. But let me finally become a member of Slaughter Gang and get into this list, with the first personal choice for myself being the song Good Day featuring Schoolboy Q and Project Pat.
Today was a good day.
Oh my goodness. Now, for those of you that have never heard this song before, would you believe me if I said that 21 Savage doesn't even have a verse? This track is on his I Am Greater Than I Was project, so this wasn't some very old mixtape Savage song that I picked. Y'all don't understand how, because mind you, this is my very first time hearing the song. Y'all don't understand how surprised I was when I got towards the end. I started rubbing my hands together like Birdman, and I was like, Savage about to come in and slaughter this beat. But then the song just started to fade out and then it ended. I was like, hold on, this man doesn't have a verse on his own track? There's only 2 verses here, the first one from Schoolboy Q and the second one from Project Pat. Savage only raps the hook, which is pretty cool on his own. He doesn't say anything other than, I smashed your girl, I just sold some cocaine, I'm drinking activist. But the way he flows on it with how hard hitting this Lord Infamous sample beat is crazy. Today was a good day, I woke up with your bitch. Today was a good day, cross her off the list. Today was a good day, ain't had to spray the K. The hook gets me moving for some reason. And yes, earlier I did say that the beat is a Lord Infamous sample. It comes from a song called Damn I'm Crazed. Murder is my favorite crime. And throughout the entire hook where Savage is rapping, you can hear the Lord Infamous vocals in the back. Speaking of the verses, I am someone who doesn't care for Schoolboy Q at all. I know y'all already hate me for not listening to Kendrick and the fact that I think Isaiah Rashad is a boring rapper. I have heard that Oxymoron is one of the most positively received rap projects of the new school, but yeah, Schoolboy Q, I don't care for him either. Ain't this the same dude that made that sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, baby? I ain't listened to him since. To add on top of my Schoolboy disrespect, I didn't even recognize him when first listening to this. Like, I didn't look at the features or nothing before hearing the song, Even the YouTube video that I clicked on doesn't have the feature artist named in the title. So when I first listened to this, I thought this was Dave East. Just off the flow and the sound of the voice, I thought this was a Harlem nigga. But Q spends his entire verse on some street shit and warns you not to test him with lines like, he'll turn your Twitter fingers into a crime scene. Okay, hold on. You ass bitch. Alright, bet. So if y'all don't get a video from me for another couple of weeks, this is why. A rapper named Schoolboy Q was sitting in his studio trying to get to me. For Project Pat, his flow matched perfectly with this sample because it's Lord Infamous. The 3 6 Mafia connections alone just makes it nice that Pat is rapping over it. The only thing is, if you're not a big Project Pat or 3 6 Mafia fan, you may get turned off by Pat's delivery at the end of his verse because he loves to hold out the last syllable of a word he's saying. Pata, all about that sack, ran up on me 45, blew out his back, rack after rack, you know I'm gon' stack, treat this rap shit, man, like I'm hustling crack, But like I said, that's just the end of his verse. Before that, he was on some more gangster stuff than Studio Boy, and Pat was actually more detailed with how rough he gets with his ops. This song honestly hits all around for me. The Lord Infamous sample was crazy. Project Pata was crazy. Savage didn't even need a verse on this track. Like, Savage was nice, Pat was nice, and I guess that other nigga that was on the song, he did an okay job too. The next track recommended on YouTube by Brandon Farr, and I actually see this is the final song on his I Am Greater Than I Was album. And that track is 4L featuring Young Nudie.
Today was a good day. I woke up with your bitch. Cap ass, rap ass, battery in a back ass. You know you ain't built like that. Playing, get your ass smashed.
Dog, the hook on this song, 21 Savage went crazy. Man, all this talk about him being a low energy, soft tone rapper went out the window with this song. That whole part of I'm a young trap ass, no time for the yap ass, get a nigga clap ass, zone 6, ride around with it in my lap ass, leave your man's brain in your mother lap ass nigga. So just judging off these words from the hook, this is pretty much what 4L is all about. Savage talking about all the streets that he used to live and put in work on, calling out other dudes for being fake and how they only gangster when it comes to music. And you already know our British homie gotta flaunt his money too. He had a couple of lines about his money and success in here, like, I swear I went like 6 times platinum before I signed my deal, and I was little, now I'm bigger. I was broke, now I'm worth 8 figures. So this is your typical street nigga zone 6 type of song, but the way Savage flows on this is crazy when he speeds it up.
Give me head in a brand new car. Yeah. Hit her from the back, need Geico. She got fat cause the nigga made a stay.
Now the way Young Nudie came in was so weird to me. Right after Savage got done, like with that hype ass part on the hook, Leo man's brain in your motherfucking, like that whole part, Nudie doesn't immediately start his verse. Instead, like, his first words are, like, pow pow pow, grrr, pew pew, everybody gonna die. But when he gets to his verse, like, it's okay. Like, he talks about exactly what you expect. Just having money and being ready to shoot anybody that cross him. There is a part where I swear I thought he said something about giving a nigga some top.
Get a nigga top, I'll talk non-stop.
Now, of course, that's not actually what he said, but I really thought I heard give a nigga top non-stop. I ain't judging Young Nudie for his lifestyle choices though. If that's what he do with his homies, that ain't my business. Young Nudie did a cool job, and I like this song. I just would have liked it more if it was Savage by himself. The first Instagram recommendation is from @myhill_Cosmerl, and this is the first song recommendation from Savage Mode 2 with Metro Boomin. I always see this project getting love, so I figured y'all would send me something from this. But the track is called Glock in My Lap.
Glock in my lap, every wow, scrap, most these rappers cap.
Hey dog, with all the praise that this album be getting, to finally listen to a song from it and get a feel of what it delivers, I will say that I was not impressed with Glock in My Lap. The beat from Metro was cool, it was just nothing in this song had me going crazy like 4L and Good Day did. I listened to Glock in My Lap numerous times, and each one I was kind of just sitting there like, this is straight. As soon as the intro started, I had to deal with Savage repeatedly whispering in my ear, pussy, 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 pussy. I was like, man, what is this song? Now the track ended up being what I expected, being part of 4L gang till he dies, the guns he got and stuff. But it was one line that I liked a lot. In the midst of him bragging about his Slaughter Gang lifestyle, he said, all black tux, I'm a businessman. I'm a millionaire still shaking Killer's hands. That line in particular was nice to me. He ain't gonna never forget his British homies, his own 6 homies. Now, I don't know what Savage's obsession of talking about coming on girls originates from, but he stays saying this stuff. I nutted on her face or something like that. Like, it's always uncomfortable to hear that so often. Even though this track has been all about the street stuff, at the end of his last verse, he goes, "Open your mouth when I bust. Suck me up slow, don't rush. Having threesomes is a must. Hit it from the back and she cussed." Hey, this is y'all, man. Y'all the one that recommended I listen to songs from this album. So as I already made it clear when I first started talking about it, Glock in My Lap is the first track that I didn't really like. Metro put a nice ass beat on this, but other than that, it was a track for me. Let me try another Instagram recommendation to make up for that track though. Next up, recommended from @Worldwide Vids, is the song Can't Leave Without It featuring Lil Baby and Gunna.
Most these rappers count. I ain't giving doubt.
BBS look like a star. I to the top of the car.
Man, it's interesting that y'all gave me a song with Gunna to listen to, considering my last and my sleeping video was on him. His performance on this song reminded me completely on why I said I can't rock with Gunna. This man is boring as hell, dog. Get him out of here. As soon as the track start, he's the first person.
The BBS look like a star. Yeah, I took the top of the car. We don't abide by the law. You don't know what I understand.
But luckily for me, 21 Savage came in and instantly picked up the slack.
Lot of model bitches check for me. Nigga don't check for me unless you got checks for me.
Like that's what I'm talking about. When he flows like that, you can't help but to listen. And there's a couple of moments where he speeds his flow up somewhat. Now, damn near like every other song I've talked about so far, it is his typical street stuff he always raps about. But at the very end of his verse, 21 was going off, yo. Yo, mama gonna have to make a GoFundMe. Y'all niggas keep doing that sneak jabbing. Gucci had to kill the whole hood just to make Young Savage this motherfucking mink jacket. Hey, the way he flows on that part reminds me of that rap group High Heads when they would freestyle and go, after every line.
Play on their phone like a ringtone. Big dick, King Kong, take it to the crib, then I put the whole team on.
I could seriously imagine that with this part. Yo, mama gonna have to make a GoFundMe. Y'all niggas keep doing that sneak jabbing. Gucci had to kill the whole hood just to make Young Savage this motherfucking mink jacket. They tell me y'all can't imagine that. But as much as I enjoy Savage on here a lot, adding these two niggas completely messed it up. I already said how Gunna's boring delivery is why I didn't like him on here. But for Lil Baby, okay, here's what I'll say about Lil Baby, just based on what I've heard from him. This dude be talking his shit on songs. Even though I'm not personally invested in him, I can't help but acknowledge he raps like he got hella sauce with how much he talk about his diamonds, his cars, how much bread he be getting. Like hearing him say, "Rich nigga, I came straight out the Port House, trap going crazy right there by Morehouse." That was a cool little nod to Atlanta. I heard that and went, like it's simple, but it works. And another one of my favorite lines from him was, "I'm still getting money that my label don't know about." That was the hardest line in his verse to me. So even though I can acknowledge that Baby got hella drip and he be spitting, he's not that entertaining to me. And his buddy in crime Gunna being here made it even more messed up. I would like Can't Leave Without It way more if Gunna wasn't on it. But truth be told, I would like it way more if Baby wasn't here either. This could have been so much better as a solo Savage track. Let's see what the people on Twitter are talking about though. From @Bopping Crow, the next track we have is Running.
Running.
Wow, so now y'all making me listen to the first song from Savage Mode 2. So at least I can see if this album started out on the right foot. Let me just say off the rip, I do not like the hook for this song. Running. I leave all my cars. Running. Like this man instantly, I felt like I was listening to a Migos song instead of 21 Savage. I didn't like the hook on my first listen, and after multiple re-listens, I still don't like it. One thing I can say though, based off of Glock in My Lap and Running, I see why people love this album because of the production. The samples and instruments that Mello uses are insanely good. These beats be hard as hell. But Savage just had a lot of random one-liners in this song. I don't really feel like this song is about anything. Like I assumed it would just be all Slaughter Gang stuff, as he says he always has his ops running, and at the same time, he's never running from anybody. But several of the lines in here are about everything but that. Her titties is hard cause she spent the 5, my bitch titties cost a dub. All my bitches got BBLs, all my bitches got buds. And I know she around for the money, but act like she loyal, I don't feel the love. And I know that she ratchet, I could tell by the way she wearing her weave. And as well, chain hang low like a yo-yo, yo bitch riding dick like pogo. Like man, y'all can call me a hater if y'all want, but all the lines like this, I'm like, what is this man talking about? Like, get back to your zone 6 gun talk and talk about how you be having niggas scared of you. Unfortunately, even when he did that, there were a couple of lines I shook my head at. I ain't with the rap beef, Draco, pedophile, all of my ops get touched. Y'all can say all y'all want to. Amir, you tripping, that was a bar. Hey, y'all say everything was a bar. I like the Metro beat as mentioned, but I really hope Metro didn't carry this album, man, because that's what it's starting to feel like. Goddamn, I'm gonna need this next track to pick this up because them last three, Can't Leave Without It, Glock in My Lap, and Running, I didn't like any of those three songs. For Glock in My Lap, I blame Gunna and Lil Baby for that, but still, I need something to go crazy. Let's see if Bosky World 999 on YouTube hooked me up though. They asked me to listen to the song Rap Save Me featuring Quavo and Offset.
I'm front of gutter, ain't no changing. Front of gutter, rap save me.
This song is boring as hell, dog. And sadly enough, it's boring because of Savage. He really ruined his own song. Now, because of the title of this track, I thought this was gonna be like a deeper, more personal song, with Savage talking about how down bad he was in the hood, or how different his life would be if his rap career never took off. And while that is slightly what the song is about, it's not an introspective song. He raps about his typical women and money raps, and then very, very rarely just sprinkles in, I'm from the gutter, ain't no change in me, I'm from the gutter, rap saved me. Mind you, nothing he rapped about otherwise was bad at all. It's just very boring to listen to, and it was all the generic stuff. Rover SVR, and I got the seeds blazing. Went against the gang, and he got his cheese grated. 21, bitch, you just a nut, baby, we are not dirty. My tank top Da Vinci, little bitch, I'm not basic. And I think even on the hook, he was like, brand new Rari, I'm finna paint it. She took a Zanny, then she fainted. So, like, I think I let my own self down for this song because I was expecting this to be something introspective, and maybe I'm asking for too much when it comes to Savage. But at the same time, I don't think so. I'm sure he has deeper songs like this. Rap Save Me just wasn't one of them. But I even listened to a song called A&T from I'm Greater Than I Was.
Ass and titties, ass and titties, shake that ass and titties, come get savage with me.
I enjoy listening to that more than Rap Save Me. This is also obviously me saying that A&T won't be in this video. I checked that out on my own time. When Offset and Quavo rap on here, they kind of turn it into their own song. Like, they make it sound like their typical track. Offset, I couldn't care less about. Like, I got more blow than balloons. Yeah, forget him. This could be attributed to the fact that I had to listen to hella Migos songs for my ranking videos on them. So whenever I hear Offset mention anything about a Patek or having drip, I immediately roll my eyes because I've heard it a million times before. But Quavo sounds the best on this song. His verse is the only thing I like about the track. Unfortunately, he doesn't show up until 3 minutes into the song.
We don't talk, young nigga be stacking up that sign language.
So guys, Rap Save Me is another song I didn't like. And like I mentioned at the very beginning of this entry, the main reason is because of Savage himself. He was born as a mug on here. I don't know what he was doing. The next song, this one is the one that has to pick it up because a few of y'all put a lot of value behind this track. Y'all was making this seem like this gonna be one of the best on here. But recommended on Twitter from @theprodigy999 is the song Spiral.
I'ma let them spin like a spiral. I don't got no love for no rival.
This is what I'm talking about, dog. Yeah. I haven't even seen the movie Spiral, but I'm familiar with the Saw franchise. This is a dope ass song to match the atmosphere of those movies. This song actually reminded me of Immortal, which is another track a good number of y'all said. Immortal is a song that's not in this video because I already know it. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and Immortal was in the release trailer for Mortal Kombat 11.
Brand new Mac 90 with the drum attack. You a shit talker, we got drums for that.
So Trust and Believe, I've been new about that track. This is the best like Slaughter Gang type of song on this list so far. And whenever I say Slaughter Gang, I mean just like Savage's typical robbing, killing niggas, I came from the mud lyrics. His choice of wordplay is typically always the same. For him, it's his delivery that kind of makes or break if I mess with it. And we just came off a boring ass example like Rap Saved Me. Brandon Ward, I'm finna paint it. She took a Zanny, then she fainted. But then we got tracks like this. My hood known for wildin', and I don't promote the violence. I done been through all the trials and tribulations. Now I'm smiling at 21. Say he wanted to smoke, we at the table doing the plot, and we gon' slide. Wet your shit up, make it home for you hear a siren. Yeah, yeah. This man really just lied and said, I don't promote violence. Like, boy, when most of your rap lyrics consist of you and your homeboys doing something violent, or you just say that you live that lifestyle, that is pretty much promotion. Spiral is the perfect track to put on if you just need a soundtrack for some Slaughter Gang antics you might get into. Cause I know y'all like to do hood rat stuff for y'all friends. This man said, keep all the baloney, I just came for the bread. Like, this is a dub for sure. The next song is a song that I was pressed non-stop about adding on here. This person would not leave me the hell alone about putting this song in the video. Intensified Charts, if you're watching this, if this song not good, man, we gonna have some problems, my boy. Because you better not have been pressing me about some mid. I'm sorry, y'all. Listening to all this 21 got me feeling like I'm from Zone 6. But recommended very aggressively by @Intensified Charts on Twitter is the song Ghostface Killers featuring Offset and Travis Scott.
Ghostface Killers, Wu-Tang, 21 News Gang, drug dealers in the Moosang at the top of the food chain.
The reason I say recommended very aggressively is because I couldn't post anything on the internet about 21 Savage without Intensified Charts showing up. Like, Amiri, please tell me you listen to Ghostface Killers. And let me say that I'm not surprised at all that this dude recommended me a song that has Offset in it. I should have saw that coming. But now that I finally listened to Ghostface Killers, you dodged the bullet, Intensified. Like, you safe. This song is cool. First of all, speaking of Offset, like, y'all know how I just got done saying I've gotten sick of Offset rapping about drip and Patex because I had to listen to so much Migos already? Why was the very first thing out this dude's mouth for his verse was, yeah, put on the paddock, poppin' Zanny, I'm an addict. Like, he legit couldn't resist. Even on the hook, he says, Dot and Addy left a Patek on my arm. Now, even though he doesn't shut up about Patex on this track, I don't mind Offset on this song, and I actually like the sound of the track in general. Metro Boomin has not missed on the beats on any of the songs I've listened to so far, and I really see why y'all love him so much. And even on the hook, when Offset switched his flow and he was spitting like Ghostface Killers, Wu-Tang, 21 News Gang, drug dealers in the Moosang at the top of the food chain, I'm like, hey, okay, I'm about to go buy me a Patek. Now here's the thing, even though I said I like the sound of the song, I don't care for the song as a whole. 21 Savage's verse was really whatever to me. He rapped on topic about him being a killer. Mad Max nigga, yeah, I hang with the killers. Planet of the Apes, yeah, I hang around gorillas. I ain't gonna lie, like, I was able to telegraph that second line from a mile away. When I was listening to this, the moment he said Planet of the Apes, I was like, he about to mention something about gorillas. I already know. His verse was okay though. However, Travis Scott was the dagger on this song for me. I am not a Travis Scott fan at all. It's not that I dislike his music, I just don't get the euphoric, hype-ass, angelic feeling y'all get when y'all listen to him. Stuff like this, like, I never saw the hype for Travis, and his ad-libs don't help either. Like, hearing, yeah, it's lit, like, starts getting on my nerves after a while. Luckily, he has the last verse, so I can skip his altogether. Ghostface Killers is a song I see why people rock with for sure. I don't think it's all that. But if you're an Offset fan and a Travis Jenner fan, then you won't mind this. Especially since Metro killed the beat. So I'm not gonna pull up on you Intensified because the song was alright, but I may have to spin the block because you kept hassling me. But luckily the next person that recommended me a song is cool as hell. I don't have any heat towards them. The final YouTube recommendation from YBB Young Black Boy is the track RIP Luv.
Rest in peace to love I gave up a long time ago.
Dang, another song from Savage Mode too. If songs from this and I Am Greater Than I Was all y'all going to recommend, I could have just listened to those albums instead of making this video. But either way, this is a great song, dog. This is great. The slower feel and the type of production this song has is exactly what I was expecting from Rap Save Me. But this, RIP Luv, this would easily be in the fire tier if I was ranking 21's music. Speaking of fire 21 Savage songs, since a lot of y'all heartbroken simp ass niggas kept recommending Ball Without You for this video, I've already talked about that song in my part 2 of the worst singing moments by rappers. And although that one singing part towards the end of the song is still horrible, the rest of the track is nice as hell. So Ball Without You gets a thumbs up for me. RIP Luv is pretty similar, with Savage discussing why he's past the point of caring about being in love. In the first verse, he talks about how his relationship was okay at first. He actually heard that his girl was out here sleeping with other dudes, but he gave her the benefit of the doubt and believed that she wasn't a liar. And then at the end of the verse, he admits that he was the one that messed up the relationship because he was cheating. I ain't perfect, I was sliding like an earthworm loco, but I never ever brought the dirt home. Man, we both played each other, you was worse though. Always blaming me because I did it first though. So his girl admits to cheating on him, but her excuse was, well, you cheated on me first. And Savage admits to it, saying like, hey, I ain't perfect. And that, yeah, like he was out here creeping. The second verse is really just as good, just him reminiscing about how good their relationship used to be and how he can't believe that it has come to an end. Because of this heartbreak, however, he pretty much vows to himself to not fall for anyone else, even if it means hurting other women's feelings. He'd rather do that than get hurt again. Got my first taste of love and I thank you. Savage, never let another woman taint you. Falling victim to my feelings, something I can't do. Get revenge on every bitch even if it ain't you. Like, this song is straight heat, man. Like, all of you Ball Without You fans, I see why y'all some heartbroken sim niggas, because I would feel like that to this song. This is better than Ball Without You to me, but it doesn't matter. They're both nice tracks. Now, the final song in this video is one that I purposely saved for last because of the title. This title sounds like this is about to be the most personal, emotional, deep lyrical track this man has ever made. And I really hope this song isn't a letdown like Rap Save Me was. I'm gonna keep bringing that up because I really didn't like that song. But the final song of this video, recommended on Instagram by @mynameis_Tyrone the Don, is Letter to My Mama.
Had to write a letter to my mom, dude. I know you proud of me, but I'm proud too.
The first question I immediately have is, why wasn't this the final song on the album? After listening to this, then hearing 4L with Young Nudie right afterwards, even though I like 4L, it's like Letter to My Mama would have been the perfect ending. Either way, this song is exactly about what I and what anyone else might expect. He dedicated this song to his mother, Heather Abraham Joseph, and to be completely honest with you, it is a very typical story. Like, Savage doesn't really say anything that will make you think his life was any different from a lot of other people in the hood, especially these street rappers. But that doesn't mean it's not a great song. Just letting y'all know not to expect anything groundbreaking. He mentions everything from when times got hard, his mom always found a way to stay strong and not to fold under the hardships. He speaks on his dad being a lame nigga for not being in his life. He knows that he did some things in his youth that broke his mama heart. But one of the big things that he says is, the reason he dropped out of school, started selling drugs, and started being a slaughter gang type of person at such a young age is because he'd rather get in trouble with the law if it meant not seeing his mother cry. Times got hard, started selling hard. Before I see you stressing, I'm gonna break the law. I was selling weed, I never mowed the lawn. Commit a burglary, then take it to the pawn. Letter to My Mama perfectly met my expectations. Like I said, once I saw the title, I knew that this was gonna be some really personal stuff that I've never heard from him before, and it was. This song definitely made this video end off on a dub.
I know you proud of me, but I'm proud too.
So the question of, am I sleeping on 21 Savage? Considering that Savage was pretty even in this video, like I disliked 5 songs and I enjoyed 5 songs, I'll say I was sleeping on him a little bit. The tracks I like, 4L, Good Day, Letter to My Mama, Spiral, RIP Luv, are crazy. These are tracks where I'm like, hold on, like, how have I not heard these before? And even ones that aren't on the list I already know from him, such as A Lot, No Heart, Immortal, A&T, 12 AM, and a few others. He got a good number of songs that I like. On that same note though, he probably had just as many songs that I don't like and couldn't care less about. That bullshit track, Rap Save Me, first off. Then Glock in My Lap, Ghostface Killers, and other tracks that's not in this video that I've heard from him that I don't care about are Red Ops, 100, My Chopper Hate Niggas, 1.5, and Ocean Drive. Those are all tracks that are misses for me. With my experience of listening to Savage, I've legit going back and forth between saying, like, this dude is hard, nigga, Slaughter Gang, 4L, pa 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 pa, to like, oh my gosh, this dude boring as fuck. Like, his dry delivery coupled with his lack of wordplay, it definitely does not help his case hearing, popped a nigga with a AK on God. Click up proof on why you shouldn't play 21 on so many songs. I still recommend Savage to people who've been on the fence about listening to him. You will for sure come across some bangers. At the exact same time, I do believe you will stumble on some misses.
It's a hard job, but women raise men too.
Outro, outro, alto.